Welcome to Hockey Wiz Talks podcast. Today I'll be talking about why the Tampa Bay Lightning should repeat as Stanley Cup Champions. In this podcast, I discussed the Tampa Bay Lightning's matchup in the Stanley Cup Finals against the Montreal Canadiens and why they should repeat as Stanley Cup Champions. This is a quick update on the Stanley Cup Finals between the Tampa Bay Lightning and Montreal Canadiens. The Tampa Bay Lightning have shown why they are the defending Stanley Cup champions, putting on a completely dominant performance against the Montreal Canadiens in the Stanley Cup Finals. Tampa Bay is so good that they have made the Montreal Canadiens, who took down the Toronto Maple Leafs, Winnipeg Jets, and Vegas Golden Knights, look like they didn't belong in the finals against them. Two of the first three games in the series turned out to be lopsided affairs in favor of Tampa Bay, with Andrei Vasilevskiy stealing Game 2 in the series. The Tampa Bay Lightning won Game 1 as Nikita Kucherov scored 3 points to lead the Lightning to a 5-1 victory over Montreal. This was the first time a team had put 5 goals past Carey Price this postseason. Andrei Vasilevskiy was the story of Game 2 as he made 42 saves to carry the Lightning to a 3-1 victory. Blake Coleman scored at the buzzer at the end of the second period to put the Lightning up 2-1. Another goal was added in the third period by Andre Palat to seal the victory for Tampa Bay. The Lightning took a commanding 3-0 lead in the series by winning Game 3 6-3. Tyler Johnson scored 2 goals, with Victor Hedman and Nikita Kucherov both tallying a goal and an assist apiece to lead Tampa to the victory. This was the second time in this series that Tampa scored 5 or more goals on Carey Price, which is more than all of the other rounds combined. Now that the Tampa Bay Lightning are up 3-0 in the series, they are looking to sweep the series and win their second straight Stanley Cup. And now a word from our sponsor. Check out my scouting blog at HockeyWiz777scouting.com. Follow me on Facebook and Instagram at HockeyWiz777. Why the Tampa Bay Lightning should repeat as Stanley Cup champions. There are many reasons why the Tampa Bay Lightning should repeat as champions this year, but the most important reason is because they simply are the best team in the league. Tampa Bay has everything a team needs to win a Stanley Cup: the superstar talent, depth scoring, terrific defense, great goaltending, a good system, and great coaching. Nikita Kucherov is on another planet right now in terms of his production. He has 32 points this postseason, which is 9 more than his linemate Brayden Point, who also happens to lead the league in goals this postseason with 14. The Lightning have the top 5 point scorers in the playoffs and the best statistical goalie left in the postseason. Andrei Vasilevskiy has a 15-6 record in the postseason this year with a 1.94 GAA, a .938 save percentage, and 4 shutouts, and is a huge part of the Lightning's success. The Lightning are not in the position to win back-to-back Stanley Cups without former GM Steve Yzerman, who was responsible for drafting the core talent on the team. Steven Stamkos and Victor Hedman are the only core players that were not drafted by Steve Yzerman. Yzerman also made trades for Ryan McDonough, got Mikhail Sergachev for Jonathan Drouin, and Eric Cernak in a deal for Ben Bishop. All 3 players have been a crucial part of their defense. The Lightning decided to go all in last year, trading a first-round pick and Nolan Foote to the New Jersey Devils for Blake Coleman, as well as a first-round pick to San Jose for Barclay Goodrow. These 2 moves helped them win a Stanley Cup last year. Then this year, they traded the house for David Savard, who has been an important part of their defense in the Stanley Cup playoffs this year. Besides the Kucherov line, the Lightning's most consistent line in the postseason this year has been the Yanni Gourde line, with Blake Coleman and Barclay Goodrow. This is the utility and energy line that can be used as either the shutdown or the line to regain momentum for the team. The player who is not getting talked about enough this postseason is Tyler Johnson, who always shows up in the postseason and is once again thriving on the 4th line between Patrick Maroon and Ross Colton. When you have a player like Tyler Johnson on the 4th line, it really gives the team an advantage. Very few teams can match the depth that Tampa Bay has because they are worried about matching up against Tampa's top players, which leaves the Gourde and Johnson lines to have great matchups. Of course, a team doesn't win a Stanley Cup without terrific coaching, and the Lightning are no exception. John Cooper has done a fantastic job of pressing the right buttons in the right situations and making appropriate adjustments when necessary. His coaching and his system has allowed the Lightning to win close 1-0 affairs like they did against the Islanders a few times, and their star players to flourish as well. Check out my hockey blog at hockeywiztalkshockey.blogspot.com. If the Tampa Bay Lightning win the Stanley Cup again, they can officially be considered a dynasty because they won back-to-back Stanley Cups, which is difficult to begin with, but even more difficult in the salary cap era. A Stanley Cup win seems imminent at this point for Tampa Bay. Now it's a matter of what happens afterwards in regards to the roster.